All right, we are here with Jace and JW. Fellas, where did we start off the day this morning? Talking to the mic.
So we started driving, then we came to Clemson, and now we have seen a little bit of the entrance of the game. So now we're kind of just waiting for it to start.
How did you guys like Tiger Walk, Jace? How'd you like Tiger Walk?
It was pretty good.
Yeah. Did you like seeing those guys all dressed up in their nice suits and everything?
Not really.
Not really. Oh man, they didn't look sharp enough for you.
No.
What do you think that means for the game tonight? It looks like you're undecided. You've got a Clemson hat and App State overalls on, and an App State shirt too.
I don't know.
You don't know? Who's gonna win? I don't know. JW, you got a winner for tonight's game?
Probably App State, but yeah, App State. I would not be fine with Clemson winning. It's App State.
How loud do you think it's going to be tonight?
Well, if Clemson wins this game, it's going to get really loud. But if App wins it, it's going to get loud, but not too much loud, because App doesn't have as many fans as Clemson.
That's a good point.
And
they definitely don't.
There's no App fans right here right now. Yeah, there's basically no App fans right here.
But we saw a lot walking towards the stadium and walking away.
Yeah, walking towards the stadium still.
All right. Well, fellas, if you have nothing more, we'll catch up with you again after the game and see what you thought. Actually, one last question. Are you guys both going to stay awake throughout the whole game tonight?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, fellas. Nice job. All right, guys. Well, we are here at the Clemson App State game. Saf was nice enough to invite us over. We had a little interaction on Reddit, so big shout out to Low Country Tiger, as he's known, right?
That's you can Google that, and hopefully there's nothing bad on that. So yeah, 100%.
There's no reason to have anything bad. I've met him. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
He was true to his word on all his descriptions on how to get up to his tailgate. And you want to tell us a little bit about what's behind us here, too?
Yeah, so we kind of all graduated around 2002, 2003, all from different towns. There was a majority of us from Charleston, South Carolina, but we met some really great people, and we finally invested in a trailer. We call her Trailer Swift.
Nice.
And we've had her for 3 seasons. We just got a Starlink. We are coming to high ground right now, but we love it. We come to most home games. One family brings Trailer Swift to every single home game.
Wow.
And I come up to about 3 home games per year.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And you said did you mention you were from Charleston?
Yeah, Charleston,
Okay.
South Carolina.
And how long of a drive is that?
That is 4 hours door to door, but depending on traffic.
Gotcha.
For sure.
Yeah. So tell us, you've got a TV up here. What's stored inside the trailer? Is it, the chairs and the tents and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, basically at the end of the day, we had a buddy that came up every weekend on the back of his pickup truck. We put everything, and he turned to us one weekend and said, I can't come up to every game. So we said it was time. It was time to invest in a trailer. But yes, it's just everything that you could think of that is, if you scroll around and see the tents and the lights and all the tables, that all fits in the back of this trailer.
Wow. Yeah, it's a nice setup. Trust me. The TV's it's not just thrown up on the side of this trailer. It's built in or something.
No,
right?
yeah, it's built in.
Yeah, it's a very nice setup. Again, they got a full spread of food with some Zaxby's chicken.
Yeah,
we
did Zaxby's this week.
Yeah, do you guys do a theme kind of thing, or?
Not so much a theme. It's dependent on what time the game is, and then we say hey, if the game's at noon, we'll do brunch, like a breakfast brunch type of food. If it's at night, we'll do honestly, we got here at 11:30 for an 8 p.m. game, so we did lunch and dinner.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
You guys are ready today.
Yeah,
Again, when I interacted with him, he told me, "Come on up whenever."
I'm telling you, Clemson, I love this. I know that y'all are App State, but I love this town. It's just, there's just a family environment here. Clemson's given so much to me that I can only give so much of myself back.
Yeah, well, he's definitely doing it, because we'll pan around after this, but he's in a corner spot. He's got everybody funneling by his tailgate as they make their way to the stadium. It's a great setup here. In fact, we're also going to get some shots of this, but they draw a little hopscotch here, and they just had, when we first walked up, just had the band coming through, and they were all participating in the hopscotch as they came by. So
let's just say that we have some married men here that should not be drinking as much as they are right now, and it consists of them asking people to hopscotch. Probably need to edit that, but let's go for it.
That's a tame thing to ask of people, I feel like.
Yeah, well, these college girls these days, what they wear. I'll just end it there.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah,
okay. So let's get into some of the game aspects for tonight.
Yeah.
Talk about maybe your thoughts and feelings from last week, and then what that maybe leads you to believe coming into this one tonight.
So I'm going to be completely honest. All my energy was invested in that Georgia game. And, I went to it in Atlanta, be down 6-0. I was still, okay, we're in this. And then we got humiliated in the second half. So when you're this invested in Clemson football and tailgating and you get beat that bad, it's hard to look at the next week. I will say today, we need to see something from our offense, right? Like Maffa is our running back, and we need to see some running. We need to see Cade make smart passes. The defense is going to be the defense. They're stout. We're good. I know App State is, I followed y'all for a long time. I love Boone. I mean, it's such a great town, and everyone respects y'all. I mean, like down in Charleston, I'm going to Asheville, I'm going to Boone for my mountain weekends, right? So we're not looking over y'all whatsoever. But I think there's a lot of inter Clemson. Like, can we actually be a functioning offense?
Yeah. Well, in good news for you, App State's offense was not their usual selves last week, so that could bode well. They need to work on their running game. They did not establish a great running game against an FCS opponent last week. They'll have to do that tonight, and the offensive line will have to take care of a hellacious Clemson defensive front. Like you said, that second half got a little out of that hand, but it was more of how much time your defense spent on the field, right?
Yeah, front seven and the back. They're young, but they're super talented. Obviously, we recruit pretty well. We don't play in the NIL game, so we're not getting those number one guys anymore. But they're so talented. It's really about the offense today. Honestly,
that makes sense.
Can we move the ball? Can we get third and shorts? We have a true freshman that's a kicker. He only had one attempt last year, and he got it.
Yep.
But if you guys stop us on more third downs, what's going to happen?
Right.
So he might miss a bunch of kicks. Keep App State in the game. You know it. It's just like the Michigan game, right? Like App State or anybody that you play that is maybe not as recruited as heavily. Keep them close, and at the end of the game, you can win it from there.
Yeah. Anything can happen, right?
Anything can happen.
So let's go into, and maybe putting this on the spot, and you don't have to come up with one if you don't want to, but do you have a score prediction for tonight? What you think might happen?
I mean, if I'm going to just say it out loud right now, I'd say 35-17 Clemson. But again, I've done zero. I don't think everyone understands. I am devastated by that Georgia. There's a lot of Georgia Bulldogs in Charleston, and they barked at me before, they barked at me during, and they barked at me after. So you want to win that game. And now I get like the Gamecocks clucking at me. So anyway.
They might not be clucking after this Kentucky game is over, as we're watching over here on the screen.
They are winning, so that's sad.
Not for long, hopefully, right? What was that? Was that close?
It was the fourth quarter.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't close.
Oh.
It wasn't close.
I thought it. I've been away from the TV for a little longer.
Kentucky's a basketball school.
True.
So here we go.
South Carolina's a woman's basketball school.
It is, and what the horses are equestrian.
Yeah.
They also have won national championships in equestrian.
I did not even know
that was
a
So we make fun of them. We make fun of them on that too. Yep.
I would do the same. That's par for the course there.
100%.
Well, Saf, I really appreciate you inviting us to
Dominic.
the tailgate.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, this is a heck of a setup. If you come by, it's very easy to spot as you come up this hill here. What's the name of the hill? What's the corner at?
Yeah. So we're at the corner of Williamson and South Palmetto, Earl Hall lot, and we've been here since 2002. We call ourselves The Spot. So yeah,
The sign
that's
is
where
very
we're at.
evident as you come up. So
Yeah.
you can't miss it. This guy's very inviting, very friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're at a
Always.
Clemson game,
All Clemson
definitely
people.
come check him out.
For sure.
All right, Seth, so we are here at the Clemson App State game, and obviously you guys came down from Boone, and then actually you went to Atlanta first, so you took in a Braves game with some fireworks. Then you turned around and you got here literally this morning, I guess, at this point.
Yeah.
So what is the trip like so far today?
I mean, it's Clemson, man. Top-notch school, tailgating. This is, nice people. Everybody's friendly. Everybody's welcoming. I think everybody's just excited about a great game.
Speaking of a great game, obviously Clemson did not have one last week. App State, closed it out pretty well, but they had a little sluggish start as well. What do you assume we might see in this one? Honest thoughts, whether you think it's win-loss, just what are we thinking we're seeing on the field tonight?
I think Clemson tries to establish the run. They got a solid running back. Shipley left last year. Maffa's kind of the RB1. I think they keep it on the ground. They get some chunk yards, and like we talked about on the way to the stadium, Joey's got to be Joey. Joey's got to have 200 yards plus, and I think I've said it all summer. I think App finds a way. I really truly believe that, but I've questioned myself a little bit today. Clemson needs this game more than App, obviously. Clemson's fallen off a little bit the last year and a half, so we'll see what happens. It's going to be fun. Appreciate you walking right in front of the interview. Thanks. Oh, you're good. Thanks. Sorry.
Oh, man. So Joey had a great game against UNC last year. Obviously, they fell just a little short. Is that exactly the type of game he's got to have tonight where nothing gets to him, even if there's an early turnover or something that gets the offense not into the end zone or
I think it's got to be
on the first drive?
I think the environment, first of all, is going to be something that might take a quarter to kind of adapt to. I think this is not UNC. This isn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
This is something they've never seen before. Yeah. So if they can settle in after that first quarter and keep it, if it's a close game at halftime, I give us a legitimate shot at pulling this thing out.
And let's talk about one of the biggest aspects that we're both looking forward to is that entrance from Clemson at a night game here. What you've experienced it once before, but
Right.
What do you expect to see out of that tonight? Is that a bucket list item?
Yeah, absolutely, bucket list for sure. A game at Clemson to begin with for Apps, monumental, but a night game under the lights, TV, statement win, go a long way for the program. I feel like a statement win by App is going to propel one program, and one program is going to go farther from where not glory anymore. So,
does this position App as one of the best favorites for a playoff spot if they win this one tonight, or is it too early to kind of commit to that type of a statement?
When you think about Clemson, you think of national championships after national championships, being competitive, but. Just like Texas A&M, I mean, just because, if you beat a good ball team, yes. I'm not solely convinced on Clemson yet. Texas A&M wasn't very good when they beat them either. So, let's get through tonight and we'll talk. But yes, absolutely, I think it pushes us in the right direction for sure.
Nice.
At least keeping it close. Let's just be competitive. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think anything can happen. Like you said, keep it close.
Yeah.
App State is known to finish pretty well in certain games, so hopefully they can do that again tonight, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. Let's have fun.
Yeah.